Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back. This is the second episode of the Football Manager 2018 Arsenal career. And remember, in the first episode it was pre-season, so we've managed to get all the friendlies out of the way. And we also actually won the Community Shield as well against Chelsea, so that was a perfect way to start the series with a piece of silverware straight away. At the end of the last episode, we also managed to bring in our first transfer of the season in Jimenez, or Gimenez, however you want to pronounce his name. He is a centre-back from Atletico Madrid, so we're hoping that he can strengthen our defence. It's what we need, of course. We do have Mustafi, Mertesacker, Koscielny, Chambers, who else is in there? I forget right now. But I feel that we needed just a little bit of extra strength to go on and hopefully progress through this season and hopefully start it in a positive way. As you see, the first game in today's episode is the away game against Liverpool. Now remember, this is the first game of the Premier League season. It's going to be a tough one, no doubt. Liverpool obviously got a strong squad, so it is going to be a tough one for both sides. Hopefully Arsenal, though, can get off to a good start. We are going to be starting with Lacazette, and we're just actually look at all these injuries that we've got right now. Absolutely insane. Remember also that Aubameyang, he got injured. He broke his leg, I think. Was it his leg? In the pre-season games, so that was a big blow for us. We do have Mkhitaryan though. He's going to be starting on the right side of midfield here for Arsenal. Let's see how he does on his debut. We've got Jimenez, we've got to give him a number. He's also going to be making his debut today. Aaron Ramsey, El Nene in the middle of the park there for Arsenal. Iwobi on the left side, but look at the front three from Liverpool. Mane, Salah and Firmino, obviously going to be very, very dangerous going forward. A lot of pace going forward as well, especially on the counter-attack for Liverpool. 3 minutes in, and look at this, already on the counter-attack, and they go straight through. And Roberto Firmino scores the first Premier League goal of the season and gives Liverpool a 1-goal lead. So half an hour in, and Liverpool still holding on to that narrow 1-goal lead, but Arsenal pushing forward here with Iwobi. And I think that's going to be a penalty to Arsenal. It is indeed a chance here for us to level things up. Alexander Lacazette, he steps up and the penalty is saved. Liverpool stay in front 1-0, and now Arsenal are running out of time if they're going to be getting anything out of this game. But we're pushing forward now. Cross comes in. The save was there, but Alex Iwobi was quickest to react, and Arsenal have levelled things up. It is now 1 apiece. And we're just confirming some tactics there. Jack Wilshere has come on in place of El Nene. And we're just approaching the final minute of the game now. Looks like this one is going to be ending all square. I will take that. A 1-1 draw away from home against Liverpool. And as you can see, it was mainly Liverpool who controlled that game. We had more possession, but they had plenty more shots. Thankfully for us, we do come out with a point. And I'd say that's a decent start to the season. Remember, we just beat Chelsea in the Community Shield. We drew it against Liverpool. So fingers crossed we can push on now and try and get a few wins going forward. Burnley is our next game up. Then I think it was West Ham just after that. The transfer window remains open. And we are having a few offers for our own players here. West Ham have come in with a loan offer for Rob Holding. He was one of the other defenders I did actually forget about mentioning. Still only a youngster, of course, but I don't mind actually loaning those kind of players out. Wow, look at that result there. Newcastle 6, Liverpool 0. And that is in the Premier League as well. So the second game of the Premier League season there for Liverpool. After drawing 1-1 against Arsenal, they've actually got absolutely thrashed against Newcastle. 6-0. What an insane result that is. Liverpool won't be happy with that. I'm just trying to look at their team. They did use Firmino as a cam player and Solanke as a striker. I don't know why they changed things up there. But let's see if we have a better second game than Liverpool did. We are at home this time, taking on Burnley at the Emirates Stadium. A quick look there at the lineups for both sides. Not too many changes for Arsenal. We do have Jack Wilshere starting in the middle alongside Ramsey instead of El Nene. So hopefully we can be a little bit more attacking and get the 3 points which are needed after that draw against Liverpool. Lacazette going through and he scores his first goal for Arsenal. 5 minutes, just over 5 minutes to go in this first half. Arsenal leading. Mkhitaryan as well with the assist. That's what we like to see from Mickey. That's why Arsenal have brought him in. And we're hoping that he can contribute a lot more going forward. As you can see, we're on 7 shots right now. Burnley have not really done anything whatsoever in this game. Arsenal looking for a late second in this first half. Can they grab it? Mkhitaryan crossing, cleared away there, but only as far as I think it was Jack Wilshere who played it inside. And Mesut Ozil scores on the stroke half time to make it Arsenal 2, Burnley nil, and this is much better than from Arsenal. It looks like we are going to be having the 3 points, our first victory of the new season, of course, and that also means that we remain unbeaten so far this season. How awesome would it be if we can go on and remain unbeaten for quite some time? But there is the third goal of the game. It's a cracking cross, and I think it was Jack Wilshere, or was it Jack Wilshere? I don't know who got the cross in there. But there is the final whistle then at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal take the 3 points, 3-0. And Lacazette with 2 goals, Mesut Ozil with 1, and that's a nice result, I have to say. Good performance all round. I think it was Bellerin, was it, with that cross at the end. We did also give a debut to the young defender, the Greek defender, and he is also newly brought in the summer. Mkhitaryan, he is on form with that assist as well. We do have West Ham United next up. Let's just have a quick look at the other results in the Premier League. Chelsea got 3 points. Manchester United actually lost 2-0 there to Watford, so at least they dropped points. We got the 3 points against Burnley, and that of course leads us into our next game. Oh, before the next game we've actually got the Carabao Cup draw. Let's see who we get in this. Not really a big deal, this competition. We will be playing a lot of our second string and youngsters going into this competition. But let's just see who we get. We're still not been drawn out yet. Brighton, West Brom, Swansea, Fulham, Manchester City, Arsenal. Wow, what a draw that is in the, third round is this that we go into? Yeah, it's the third round, and already it's going to be a big one. And of course, we could get knocked out straight away. Away to Manchester City is not the start that we really wanted. Of course, it's not a big deal going into that competition, but we wanted to go on a little bit of a run, even for the sake of the younger players. And we do have the Europa League draw now. As you can see, we are down there in Group K, and we've got Apoel so far from Cyprus, which is a pretty decent draw for us, to be honest. AC Milan, Marseille, Cologne in that group there. Some decent groups. Everton got Lazio. We've just got Freiburg in our group. Celtic got a fairly easy group there as well. And who we're going to get? Vitorino, or however you pronounce it. So I have to say we're a pretty decent draw there for us in the Europa League. We should manage to get through as the top of the group as well. So fingers crossed. We can go on and win the Europa League and qualify once again for the Champions League if we are unable to do so in the league. I don't really know how we're going to perform in the league. We've started pretty brightly, and remember we do have Aubameyang injured, so we're looking forward to getting him back just after Christmas period. Depends how fast his recovery goes. But we do have Lacazette, who started well, of course, already got 2 goals in the Premier League this season. And we're on the attack again. Cross comes in, cleared away there by West Ham United, not too far though. Back to Monreal, who crosses, again cleared away. Mkhitaryan, Bellerin on that right side, back inside, and the goalkeeper, I'm not sure what he was doing there. He just hit it with his boot, didn't pick it up, and Lacazette was there to react and taps it in for Arsenal's first goal of the game, his third of the season. And look at that, he scores a goal and he gets injured. I'm hoping this is not going to be a serious injury. With Aubameyang already out, this is a bit of a blow here for Arsenal. Who do we put up front? We've got no strikers on the sub bench, so I'm going to have to put Alex Iwobi up front, I think, here. He's not really a striker, of course. Jack Wilshere on that left side because El Nene goes into the middle. And only 10 minutes gone. We are leading by 1-0. Hopefully, we don't ruin things here. We are into the final minute, as you can see now. We've progressed through, still clinching on to a 1-goal lead as we go through, and there, that's going to seal it. Mesut Ozil scores Arsenal's second in the 93rd minute of the game, and I'm very, very happy with this 3 points. After losing Alexandre Lacazette early on after he scored that early goal, he got injured, got subbed off. We had to change a few things with players playing out of position, but look at that. What a nice start to the Premier League season. 1 draw, 2 victories, and top of the table. I'm very, very happy with this start so far. Remember, we got the silverware as well against Chelsea. Klasniak makes his debut. Ozil's on form. We probably should big him up a little bit here, just so his confidence stays high, his morale stays high, of course. Other results: Liverpool lost again after losing 6-0 against Newcastle. They've lost 1-0 against Burnley. 3-3 thriller there. Manchester United still yet to play on that weekend. And who's coming for Holding this time? It is Bournemouth. It is Bournemouth who have come in for the services of Holding, and it looks like he is going to be going there on loan. Brighton, they want Maitland-Niles on loan as well. I think that's actually a good move for him. I wanted him to be a key player in midfield. They've accepted that, and I'm going to accept the offer. Plymouth, they want Dragomir. He can go there. That's another one I'm not really too fussed about. And transfer deadline day is approaching. Actually, is it transfer deadline day right now? It is, isn't it? That's why we're getting all the offers. I don't think there's going to be any more incomings after we brought in Jimenez for our defence. We're just confirming these moves for a couple of the youngsters going out on loan. Both to Premier League squads, of course. And there it is. The transfer deadline day is over and done with. As I promised, there was no more incomings for us. Jimenez was the only one that came in, but we do have Aubameyang coming back from injury in a few months' time. 3 months, in fact, he's going to be back at the most, between 7 weeks and 3 months. Lacazette, he is injured, of course, so it's going to be a blow missing out on him, especially after the good start that he's had so far this year. And a quick look there at our next few games going into next episode. Leave a like if you liked today's episode, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.